Good evening, friends, and welcome. It's so wonderful to see this wonderful, wonderful Kolkata audience present again on the third and last evening of the first edition of NAAD, presented by Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Pandit Shankar Ghosh Tabla Foundation, and the Bengal Chamber of Commerce. So we've been having 3 wonderful evenings of music, dance. We had the North-South Jugalbandi, we had the classical flute, we had the Bharatanatyam solo, we had a tabla, sarod solo, which was mesmerizing, the last 2 days. This evening promises to be no less. For all of you dear friends, we are going to start off with the Odissi Ensemble, followed by the inimitable Pandit Bikram Ghosh and Drums of India. So we hope that you will look forward to enjoying this wonderful, wonderful evening. Just a small reminder, we all love dance and music. That's why we're all here. And we hope to enjoy a wonderful evening. However, what we don't enjoy is the sound of the ringtone. So we'll be very happy if you can put your phones on airplane mode, switch off, or silent. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the wonderful third evening of NAAD. Thank you. The Odissi Ensemble, led and directed by Shormila Biswas. Shormila Biswas was born and brought up in Kolkata, where she started learning dance from the age of 8. When she was 16 years old, she started training in Odissi under Guru Muralidhar Majhi and then under the great Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra. Over the years, Shormila Biswas has participated in performing arts festivals at Elephanta, Khajuraho, Konark, in the UK, the US, Germany, Russia, and in so many other countries. She performs both classical Odissi as well as her experimental choreographic works. She has also done extensive research on the ancient Mahari dance performed by temple dancers of Odisha. In 1995, she established Odissi Vision and Movement Center in Kolkata, where she is the artistic director and also trains young dancers and runs the OVM repertory. In 2009, she started Purva Dhara, an annual festival of traditional dances of East and Northeast India, which has seen much success. Shormila Biswas was conferred the Best Choreography Award from the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, for her dance production Sampurna, based on the Devdasis of Puri. In 1998, she won the Uday Shankar Award for Best Choreography from the Government of West Bengal. In 2010, she was conferred the Mahari Award. And in 2012, last but not the least, she won that award of award, honor of honors, the Sangeet Natak Academy Award. Shormila Biswas, daughter of Kolkata, has done yeoman's work in propagating and presenting not only the Odissi classical style, but she has contributed to classical arts in India. A big hand for Shormila Biswas, and now over to her.
Namaskar. I am very grateful to Bengal Chamber of Commerce, to Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, and Pandit Shankar Ghosh Tabla Foundation for inviting us to this beautiful festival. To Pandit Bikram Ghosh, I don't have enough words to thank for curating this beautiful festival. This festival, as I understand, is a festival which nurtures traditional dance and music of our country. It also strives to broaden the horizon of our art forms. When I was planning this, what to perform for this special, very special festival, I only chose a few dances which kind of happened in the last 2 years of pandemic, because as we all know that this pandemic has changed us in so many ways. We have reworked, rethought, rejected, and come out with ideas which we never had before. So my dances today, what we present, will be a kind of reflection on that. We will be presenting the what we call Margam, or the repertoire of Odissi dance, but with a difference. We will begin with a film which is a short version of a film I had compiled called Maharis of Odisha. This film is a journey of Odissi dance from the temple to stage. This film was created with a lot of restriction, lot of constraints, but you know, the content of it, I think it makes, I've seen that it always makes all of us think about our past and about the journey. So we begin with Maharis of Odisha, and this film will be our Mangalacharan, our invocation.
Orissa, situated in the eastern coast of India, has always been known for its rich and diverse cultural heritage. Performing arts, visual arts, handloom and handicraft products. Around the 10th century AD, the then capital of Orissa, Puri, evolved as a center of power. Puri evolved as one of the greatest religious, social and cultural centers of India. The Sri Jagannath Temple became one of the greatest centers of pilgrimage. The residing deity of the Jagannath Temple is Lord Jagannath, the Lord of the universe. The Jagannath cult incorporated within itself, through the centuries, a number of religious faiths and cultures. The primitive tribal culture, the religious values of the Aryans and the post-Aryans. Lord Jagannath symbolizes many gods, Vishnu and his various incarnations. The elaborate rituals associated with the prayers of the Lord have been designed by the kings and priests since the 10th century. Young, beautiful and talented girls were dedicated to the temple to serve the Lord through ritualistic dancing and singing. They were the temple dancers and were known as the Maharis. The Maharis not only served the Lord with dedication and prayers, but also enlightened the minds of the common people through dance and music. The Maharis symbolized beauty, grace and knowledge. The common people put them on the same pedestal as the goddesses and accorded them much respect. Over the years, the Mahari tradition declined and gradually went into oblivion. Today, only two Maharis are alive, the dancer Shashimani and the singer Parushmani. Shormila Bishash has interacted very closely with the Maharis Shashimani and Parashmani, and also with many scholars and musicians of Puri associated with the Jagannath temple. Adopted by an older Mahari, a little girl begins her life as a Mahari. Through an initiation ceremony, she is married to Lord Jagannath. Her life is now dedicated to the temple. Her foster mother and guru train her for her life ahead as a temple dancer. The king of Puri sanctions her services to the temple and she becomes a full-fledged Mahari. All through the year, the Maharis performed in most of the rituals and festivals, both within and outside the temple premises. When a Mahari died, her funeral pyre was lit with the fire brought from the sacred fire which burns continuously inside the temple. This sacred fire symbolizes the eternal life of Lord Jagannath. In death, the Mahari finally unites with her Lord. Demonstration of the morning ritualistic dance will give us an idea of the dance style of the Maharis. This routine dance was performed in the temple premises in front of the image of Lord Jagannath and in the presence of the devotees. The Bhitargaoni Mahari performed another important daily ritual. The day's temple service ended with the Bhitargaoni standing all alone in pitch darkness in the Lord's chamber, singing devotional songs to her husband.
Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopala Vasudeva Vara Bhajananda Dulala Jaya Jaya Deva Hare.
Different dance styles evolved in association with the many festivals of Orissa. Chandan Yatra, a festival in which Lord Krishna comes out of the temple premises in a palanquin. A subsect of the Maharis, known as the Patwaris, danced alongside the palanquin on its journey. Their duty was probably to enhance the beauty of the procession and to attract.
देखो गो सखी देखो गो राधा माधव जानी दीवानो आसे झूली झूली दीवानो आसे झूली
The dance was sensuous and bold.
देखो गो सखी देखो गो राधा माधव चाली देखो गो मणि विमान आसे झूली झूली मणि विमान आसे झूली झूली देखो गो सखी देखो गो राधा माधव चाली देखो गो
The palanquin reached a lake called Narendra Pushkar. The deity was taken for a boat ride. Maharis sang and danced on the boat. Refreshed by the cool breeze, the Lord gave an audience to his devotees in an island in the middle of the lake. The celebration ended when a Bhitargauni or singer Mahari came to request the Lord to return to the temple. A true wife of the Lord, her movements were restrained and her expressions devotional.
चल नाथ जीवा मंदिर चल नाथ जीवा मंदिर रे आयोशो हेला चल चलो नाथ जीवा मंदिर पथ नदी सई मोते अति घोर निद्रारे पथ नदी सई मोते अति घोर निद्रारे चाली न पारई कता बहिछि मो पୟରେ चाली न पारई कता बहिछि मो पୟରେ चल चल नाथ हे जीवा मंदिर धर धर हस्त आहे आहे ब्रज मोह রাত্র হইলা বেগে কর গমন বহুত রাত্র হইলা বেগে কর গমন চালো চালো না দিবা
The services of the Maharis were disrupted repeatedly from the 13th century onwards when Orissa was under repeated enemy attacks. Now they were uprooted from their secure lives but could not find a place for themselves in regular society. But their special style of dance, which combined eroticism and devotion, was so deep-rooted that it gradually penetrated into the society. But the temple dance now became a popular folk art form. The Gotipuas. After a gap of many years, as late as the 1940s, the scholars and gurus of Orissa came together to revive this beautiful temple dance form of the Maharis. They studied the Mahari and Gotipua dance traditions, the rural folk arts, the sculptures and scriptures, the paintings, and combined them to create the Odissi classical dance form.
Jump, tarik kita jump, tak kita jump, tak kita jump, tarik kita jump, tak kita jump, tak tarik kita tak jump, tarik kita tak tak tarik kita tak jump, tarik kita tak tarik kita tak jump, tarik kita tak tarik kita tak jump, tarik kita tak tarik kita tak tarik kita tak kadek dina kadek dina kadek dina kadek dina dai kita dini tak dadi gana dai dai kita dini tak dadi gana dai dai kita dini tak dadi gana.
The Mahari dance tradition may have come to a halt, but the classical dancers have taken over, taking the dance from the temple to the proscenium stage, carrying on with the legacy of the Maharis and serving the same purpose to society. Enlightening, elevating, and filling our hearts with spiritual happiness.
Begin our presentation. I have a request, please remove. So, you see, this film was made in 2006, And now both the Maharis Shashimani Mahari and Parashmani Mahari, they are no longer alive. But we try to keep their legacy alive, and we try to keep their spirit alive through our dance. Talking about legacy, actually it is a very delicate tree, as we all know, and it needs constant nurturing. Only then it grows enough to be with us in every generation. The next dance will be about this nurturing and growth. We all know that this chauka position is the basic bhangi of Odissi dance. Based on this chauka position, all the movements have began and ended. Now we are doing so much, our dance has become so intricate in terms of concepts and ideas, in terms of technique. But still, while we are doing these very, very intricate dances, our mind sometimes comes back to this basic foundation of chauka. And as we meditate on this chauka, new movements, new ideas keep coming constantly. That's why we have to go back again and again to our roots. This dance, Kalashvi, is based on this concept. The music composition is by Debashish Sarkar, and the rhythm composition is by Dhaneshwar Swain. This will be performed by my senior disciple, Monami Nondi. Kalashvi.
धे थिना त्रिकधीना धागे धा धातुना धे थिना त्रिकधीना धागे धा धातुना धे थिना कधिनिता त्रिकधीना त्रिकधीना धातुना धे थिना कधिनिता त्रिकधीना त्रिकधीना धातुना त्रिकधिन्ना 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 धिन थिना कधिनिता थिना कधिनिता थिना कधिनि धै त्रिकधै धै धै त्रिकधै तत् धै त्रिकधै धै धै त्रिकधै धै धै त्रिकधै धै त्रिकधै धै धै त्रिकधै धिन थिना कधिनिता किटितक गदिगेने धा थिन थिना किटा तधै 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 किटितक गदिगेने धा गदिगेने धा गदिगेने धा घेने धा थिना किटा तधै 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 त्रिकधा धा घेने धा थिना किटा तधै 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 त्रिकधा धा घेने धा थिना किटा तधै 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 धा धेता धागे धा धा तिंदा ता त्रिकधि धा तिंदा धा धा तिंदा धागे धा धा तिंदा ता त्रिकधि धा तिंदा धा धा तिंदा धागे धा धा तिंदा ता त्रिकधि धा तिंदा धा धा तिंदा धागे धा धा तिंदा ता त्रिकधि धा तिंदा धा धा तिंदा धागे धा तिंदा के दिन धागे धा तिंदा के दिन धागे धा तिंदा के दिन दाधीना दाधीना ता धागे धा तिंदा के दिन धागे धा तिंदा के दिन किटितक थे दाधीना दाधीना ता तिंदा तिंदा तिनक तिंदा तिंदा तिनक तिंदा तिंदा तिनक तिंदा तिंदा तिनक तिंदा तिंदा ता 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 Tina Katina, tak Tina, tak Tina, tak Tina, tak Tina, tak Tina, Tina, tak Tina. Tina 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 Tina
tini tinaka tinita, ta tini tinaka tinita, tinakita tinita. Tataka tina tikiti, tataka tina tikiti, tataka tina tikiti. Tinta tin tinaka tinta tin tina. Tataka tina tikiti, tataka tina tikiti, tataka tina tikiti, takiti takiti ta. Chedam takiti taka gadi gane thatta, ta gadi gane thatta, ta gadi gane thatta, ta gadi gane thatta. Chedam takiti taka gadi gane thatta, ta gadi gane thatta, ta gadi gane thatta, ta gadi gane thatta. Chedam takiti taka gadi gane thatta, ta gadi gane thatta, ta gadi gane thatta, ta gadi gane thatta. Ta jhum ta jhum ta jhum tari kita kukum tari kita jhum tari kita jhum tari ta jhum ta jhum tari ta jhum ta jhum ta jhum tari kita kukum tari kita tari kita jhum
ga, re, ni, sa, ga, ni, dha, ga, ga, pa. Ga, re, ni, sa, ga. Ni, dha, ga, ga, pa. Pa, ga, re, ga. Sa, pa, ga, re, ga. Sa, pa, ga, re, ga, sa, re, ni, pa, ni, sa. Ni, dha, ga, pa, dha. Sa, ni, dha, ga, pa. Ga, re, ni, dha. Sa, ni, dha, ga, pa, dha. Sa, ni, dha, pa, ga, re. Ni, ni, sa, ni, ni, sa. Ni, ni, sa, ni, ni, sa. Ni, ni, sa, ni, ni, sa. Da, pa. Sa, ni, dha, ni, dha, ga, pa, re, ga, re. Ni, dha, ga, pa, re, ga, pa, dha, ni, sa, ni, dha, pa, re, ga, re, ni, da, sa, ni, da, ga, ga, pa, sa, ni, da, pa, ga, re, ni, da, sa, ni, da, ga, ga, pa, sa, ni, da, pa, ga, re, ni, da, sa, ni, da, ga, ga, pa, sa, ni, da, pa, jum, ta, ri, ta, je, pa, jum, ta, ri, ta, je, ta, jum, pa, jum, ta, je, ta, ri, ke, ta, ga, 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 ri, ke, ta, jum, ga, re, ke, ta, jum, ta, ri, ta, je, pa, jum, ta, ri, ta, je, ta, chi, ta, jum, ta, je, ta, ri, ke, ta, ga, 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 ri, ke, ta, jum, ta, ri, ke, ta,
कीट तक गति गन था 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 सा नि धा पा ग प ध नि सा रे नि धा पा ग प ध नि सा
ता झम तारी ता झेड़ा तारी किट तक ता ता झेड़ा
ता द्रिम ता ना ना झेड़ा कीट तक ता ता झेड़ा
ता झम तारी ता झेड़ा तारी किट तक ता ता झेड़ा
ता द्रिम ता ना ना झेड़ा कीट तक ता ता झेड़ा दिनक धीनी ता तक तागड़ गिड़ दिनक धीनी दिनक तक ता तिन्ना ताम दिनक धीनी ता तागड़ गिड़ दिनक धीनी दिनक तक ता तिन्ना प ग प रे
नि नि सा ग प नि
ध
ni sa sa ni da pa da ni da ga pa ni na ke di ni ta ti na ke ta ti na ke ta gre gre di na ke di na ke ta ta ti na
sa ga pa pa
ga pa da da
pa da ni ni
ga re ni sa da ni sa pa ni sa ni na ke di ni ta ti na ke ta ti na ke ta gre gre di na ke di na ke ta ta ti na
ga re ni sa ga pa pa da
pa da ni sa ni sa ni na ke di ni ta ti na ke ta ti na ke ta gre gre di na ke di na ke ta ta ti na ga re sa re ni sa ni da pa da ga ga pa sa ga pa da ni re ni sa ni na ke di ni ta ti na ke ta ti na ke ta gre gre di na ke di na ke ta ta ti na
sa ni da pa ga pa da ni sa
ni da pa da ga pa ni da pa sa ga pa da ga pa da ni sa
ga pa ni sa
ga re ni sa ti ta ti ta ti ta ti ta ti 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 ta ti ta ti ta ti ta ti 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 ta ti ta ti ti ta ti ta ti ti ta ti ta ti ta thom ta ti ta ki ga di ga ti ta ti ta ti ta ti ta cham ta ti ta ti ta cham ta ti cham ti ta ti ga ri ge da ko ga ri ge da da ga ri ge da cham ta ti ta ti ta ti ta cham ta ti ta ti ta cham ta ti cham ta ti ga ri ge da ko ga ri ge da cham ga ri ge da cham ta ti ta ti ta cham ta ti ta cham ta ti cham ta ti ga ri ge da ko ga ri ge da cham ga ri ge da cham ta ti ta ti ta cham ta ti ta cham ta ti cham ta ti ga ri ge da ko ga ri ge da cham ga ri ge da cham ta ti ta ti ta cham ta ti ta cham ta ti ga ri ge da ko ga ri ge da cham ga ri ge da cham
na tagdina dhage dha dhatu na de na tagdina dhage dha dhatu na de na dinita tagdina dhatu na de na dinita tagdina dhatu na tagdina din dina dinita dina dinita dina dinita de tagde de tagde ta de tagde de tagde din dina dinita dina lagi ta dina kita ta de gari gene tha gene tha dina kita ta de tha gene tha dina kita ta de tha gene tha dina kita ta de lenta
The theory of evolution through natural selection of species. We all know this was propagated by Charles Darwin in the 19th century. It is indeed very interesting to know that from 6th century onwards, some of the Purans mentioned the 10 incarnations, Dashavatar, of Vishnu, talking about the same stages of development. Life began in water, Meena Avatar. Then came the amphibians, Kurma Avatar. Next, the mammals, Varaha Avatar. Then the half man and half animal wild, Narahari Avatar. Then came the pre-humans, short in stature with long arms, Vamana Avatar. After that, the humans developed and they were hunters and gatherers, nomad, symbolized by Bhrugapati holding the kuthar. Next, there were settled people started settling down. They discovered territories, boundaries. They discovered sophisticated warfare, Rama avatar. Then people settled down more and they started cultivating. They started manipulating the nature. Irrigation, symbolized by Haladhara, Balaram, holding the plough. When all the physical needs of us, the mankind, were fulfilled, the mental development started. Buddha avatar. But man's intelligence, cleverness will one day make him destroy the nature which we are seeing today, and nature will fight back. Kalki avatar will come invisible through the Panchabhuta, water, earth, fire, wind, and the sky, and invisibly attack and get back and destroy the mankind, perhaps for the beginning of another creation. We present Dashavatar by Jaydev. This will be presented by my disciples Krishnendu Shaha, Priya Manna, and Ragini Hinducha. Dashavatar.
Jale Dhritavaanasi Vedam Vihita तव हित्र चरित्रमखेदम् केशवचित शरीर
Deita, deita, kadei.
जगदीश हरे 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 जय जगदीश हरे क्षितिरति विपुलतरे तव तिष्ठति पृष्ठे धरणि धरण कीण चक्र गरिष्ठे केशवचित कच्छपरूप जगदीश हरे 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 जय जगदीश हरे वसति दशन शिखरे धरणी तव लग्ना शशिनि कलंक कलेव निमग्ना केशवचित शुकर रूप
Dagene tak, dadingen, dadingen, dagene tak, dadingen, dadingen.
जगदीश हरे 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 जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमलवरे नखम अद्भुत शृंगम दलित हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गम् केशवचित नरहरिरूप
Kramta, tak, kramta, kirinak, kirinak, tak, kirinak.
जगदीश हरे 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 जय जगदीश हरे छलयसि विक्रमेण बलिमद्भुत वामन पदनख नीरजनित जन पावन केशवचित वामन रूप
Tum diki date kridinak, kridinak, tum diki date kridinak, kridinak.
जय जगदीश हरे 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 जय जगदीश हरे क्षत्रिय रुधिरमये जगदपगत पापं स्नपयसि पयसि शमित भवतापम् केशवचित विगोपतिरूप
Dinam takita, dinam takita, tak, dinam, dinam, dinam takita, tak.
जगदीश हरे 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 जय जगदीश Ramaniyam Dashamukhamoli Baling Ramaniyam Keshavadita Raghupati Rupa
Digitam, circuit, digitam, digitatinaka, digitatinaka,
Vasanang jaladabham Halahati bhiti milita yamunabham Keshava Sita Haladhara Rupa vidheraha shruti jatang sadaya hridaya darshita pashukhatam Keshava Hita Buddha Sharira
dim, tata dim, dim, dim.
Nidhane kalayasi karavalam Mlechani vaha nidhane kalayasi karavalam Dhumaketumiva kimapi karalam Dhumaketumiva kimapi karalam Dhumaketumiva kimapi karalam Ding, ding, ding. श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं 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 भवसारमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं भवसारमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं भवसारमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं भवसारमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं श्रीजयदेव दश विधरूपं श्रीजयदेव केशव दश विधरूप दश विधरूप रूप जय जगदीश हरे।
Our last presentation. I'm so very honored to present a very short dance piece. It's a tribute to Pandit Shankar Ghosh, and the music is taken from his very famous album, The Music of the Rhythms. It is called Inspiration. I don't know what to say about that, but you know what I feel when I heard the music, it was all about youth, youthful energy, laughter, joy. And you see, we are all very, very young. So please join us by singing, dancing, clapping, be with us and pay our tribute to the great, great Guru, Pandit Shankar Ghosh. I would like to invite Pandit Vikram Ghosh and speak a little about the last piece.
I'm seriously so touched that Sharmila chose to do this piece of my father's, Pandit Shankar Ghosh. Uh, the fact that I'm a composer is because he had composed music of the drums in the 70s. And these tracks, in fact, Gopal Burman, who's going to perform in the next piece part, played the strikhol on the piece. I myself also played along with Baba's orchestra. This was recorded in 1979. And what a brilliant job you all have done. And Sharmila, kya baat hai? Brilliant. It just brought back so many memories that it really made me emotional. We were both, Gopal and me were holding hands backstage. We were like, the whole 1970s just flashed before our eyes, you know. So beautiful, beautiful. I'm so touched. Thank you, Sharmila, for this tribute. She's right. It's a very happy piece. It's just a piece. And this is where my ideas of Konakol, you know, using tabla bowls as songs, as communication comes from. This is what he did in the 70s. You know, he was using tabla bowls to sing songs. Because phonetics, he felt the power of phonetics was in some ways beyond the power of words. So, thank you so much.
Good evening, everybody. I hope everyone is enjoying. That's very good. It's a fantastic performance, definitely. You know, all the 3 days, it's a really, really enthralling performance. We are in a different world altogether. That's what I can say. Now, it's my pleasant duty to honor Sharmila Madam. May I request Sampath Kumar Sir to come on stage to honor her. You're here. Okay, okay. Sampath Kumar ji, aaiye. Please come. Center. This is a special uttariyo which is made by our tribal students of Tripura. It's a handmade uttariyo. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So I quickly have this. Before that, I need to thank Uttiyo Jana for lights, Shomitra Das for sound, and Gopal, Nando Gopal Jana for backstage help. And I would like
Preeti Dhar Chaudhuri, Oishani Ghosh. হিমালি রয়,
রাগিনী হিন্ডোচা,
দীপদাস মালাকার,
তৃষিতা মুখার্জি, প্রিয়া মান্না,
কৌশিক দাস,
শরণ্যা লাল, প্রিয়দর্শিনী সান্যাল,
কৃষ্ণেন্দু সাহা, মনামী নন্দী,
মেঘমালা দাস,
তনুশ্রী দাস,
সংসপ্তকা দে,
ঋষিতা মণ্ডল,
শ্রমনা রায়,
প্রসূন মণ্ডল, সৌরভ পাল,
বনমিতা সরকার,
আমি গোপাল, নন্দগোপাল জানা।
অনেক ধন্যবাদ। Excellent.